It is an epidemic, and there are I'll mention two surveys. There are a lot of other surveys to support them that really, really are one of those things that make things go bump in the night for me. And one is, as you've noticed and Ron said, that I have had interest over the years in domestic violence. I worked on boards, and I actually full-time for a year and a half worked on writing grants to have children's programs in battered women's shelters, because it is handed down like the family silver. Dad hits mom, mom hits the kids, or in some order like that. And the only place I believe that you can break into that cycle is in the beginning and really move forward. That was 15 years ago. And anybody, take a guess, Ron, what percentage of domestic violence programs do you think have programs for children to address it at that level?
10%?
What do you think?
40.
3. 3. It's really frightening. All of the FBI surveys that have been done over the last 10 years, there's been in partnerships, whether they're married, unmarried, men, women, or whatever, at least one incidence of abuse in 1 out of every 2 relationships in the United States. It's frightening, isn't it? When we talk to people and there are surveys done, and I want you to think, and when you said is bullying epidemic, and a lot of you raised your hands, and just to think back, and then I'll talk a little bit about the percentage too. How many of you can remember in your working life or your school life having been bullied, hearing someone be bullied, or seeing someone be bullied? How many? Okay, we're sitting here in a professional community, and it's overwhelming, the number. The numbers are somewhere close to 84 to 90%. When was the last time you heard anyone talk about bullying in the workplace? Or calling it that? It's one of those things, you know what, there are 2 things that are really hard for us to talk about most times, and one is money, second one is sex, and both of those are easier, and you all would be more forthcoming telling me stories than you will be about bullying. Why is it ignored? Why do you think that, and I'll talk about a couple reasons, but Ron, why would you think it's ignored in the workplace? Let's put you on the spot. No one's talking. I told you I was going to do it. You didn't listen.
People just want to believe it doesn't happen.
Right. Anyone else?
Job security.
Yeah. Do you think that it may have been a little more prevalent in the years 2008 through 2012 during the recession? That was the bully's playground. And believe me, there were not a lot of organizations calling me up and willing to spend money to address it. You know, if you're exposing something to the EPA, you're called a whistleblower, and someone might eventually make a documentary movie about you. Right? And you might be a hero. And how many people do you think that expose a bully anywhere that they're working or try to protect someone are admired as a whistleblower and might ever have a documentary movie? I think I'll do that and I'll be promoted. How do you think that's going to work for you?